Hello.
Hello and welcome back to the Couples Couch.
Hello, welcome back to the Couples Couch. How
How
you
are you?
doing?
I'm good, babe. How are you?
I'm doing good. Do you want to hear the rhyme of the day?
I would love to hear the rhyme of the day, please.
Okay, I'm ready to give it to you.
Okay.
With our co-host Brixanne in tow.
Oh yeah, he can be seen. I love that.
Which is, are we going to hear sweet synth Broadway sounds? And are all of these stars WNBA bound?
Oh.
All these clickbait stories today on the Couples Couch. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on? How's your day been?
Oh, nothing much. My day's been good. Got to the gym. That was nice. Met some
Yeah.
friends.
What'd you say? Oh my
Met some
gosh.
friends.
Let's talk about that for a second.
Yeah.
Tanner and I went to the gym on lunch.
Yeah.
And we were working out together. We were actually like side by side. And I saw this person and I was like, Tanner, is that person being weird? And he's like, no, he's just in the corner stretching. And I was like, cool.
Yeah.
I was like, thanks. I was like, because like I
You
couldn't tell.
Yeah, it's fair.
I couldn't tell. And I didn't want to look at them in the eye. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to do that. And then just make it weirder. So what I did was sit there and then ask you after. But then after, you tell it. I feel stressed. I feel like I'm going on a rabbit hole and it's not good.
Oh no, it's fine. It was good. I just think, yeah, you initially saw this man out of the corner of your eye and you thought he was no good. However, I saw this older gentleman out of the corner of my eye and I knew he was no good. I knew the other guy was just stretching. The younger guy. The younger guy gets done stretching, says nothing, leaves us alone. The old man.
Great shoes. I will say he had cool shoes.
Yeah. The old man, he couldn't leave us alone. Couldn't leave you alone specifically.
Yeah, no, it was so annoying. I was listening to Beyonce.
Well, we were literally standing there talking.
Yeah.
And we had our headphones out. And as soon as I put my headphones back in, he decided to saddle up to you and start a conversation.
Yeah, he literally, we were talking like this.
Right.
And he comes around, here's my phone, walks past you,
Right.
then sees you put your headphones in, and then walks back.
Yeah.
And he was like, I loved your little dance you did. That was so fun. Like, you're so happy. And I was like, thanks.
Yeah,
Thanks.
was weird.
Because it was just this old man. I was like, no. I was listening to Cowboy Carter, minding my own business, doing some kettlebell swings, doing a couple dance moves. Like, I was just like,
as one does.
Like,
Yeah.
if you're not doing that at the gym, then like, that's
Are you
okay.
even working out?
Or even working out. But
No.
for me, I'm like, okay, like I'm having fun. Like I'm getting my movement in. Like, and he just had to come up and corner me about it. And then he came back to speak to me, and I instantly went into a plank. After Tanner left, Tanner left.
Yeah.
And this man had already exited. He sees that Tanner leaves, and he comes back to speak to me. I was like, okay, no, I gotta go. And so I exited the area.
Smart.
I was like, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, and I ended up leaving my phone at equipment that I was using previously. So then I had to go over and make small talk with the man who was now using the equipment. He's like, oh, are you done? And I was like, yeah, no, I'm done. I just left my phone. He's like, yeah, that's why I don't even bring mine in here. I was like, smart. I probably shouldn't do that either. And so then the whole time we saw each other, he kept like smiling at me and we became like best friends. So that was fun.
I don't always like making friends at the gym.
Yeah, now I have a new bestie.
I feel like it's a time that I'm just be able to like pull away.
Yeah.
Not do much of anything.
For sure.
And like talk to who I want to talk to.
And chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for that, but don't come tell me that I'm nice to have nice dance moves at the gym when you're 80. Thank you. And watching me. I was watching you watch me the whole time. It was so uncomfortable.
No, it was super
creepy. Oh well. So yeah, that's what's been happening. We're gonna make some burrito beef tacos tonight.
Should be good.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
And we're watching the Vanderbilt, not the Valley. Are you leaving? Okay. So that's like kind of what's on deck. Do you have anything else on deck?
No, not really.
Brooks is sniffing my mic if you can see me. Hi. It's wild. Anyways, do you want to talk about our first story?
Let's hop into our stories.
Since our dog's acting wild, I'm sorry. I'm just like a little distracted.
No, we're very distracted. This is like just dead air. We apologize. Yeah, our first story of the day is that what? I don't know.
Meghan Markle unveils her first Riviera Orchard product.
Cool. Yeah, Meghan Markle, she has really been popping off this week. She's really just been busy. She's been booked. She's been blessed. She's not stopped. And now she's came out with a strawberry preserve, or jam is what she referred to it as.
Yeah, it's called American Riviera Orchard and she sent it to influencers. all throughout
Didn't
to like
send it to
start
me.
trying it. I know that was really rude. We missed your PR list. How dare you?
I'm so sorry.
How dare you, Megs?
Megxit, I'm exiting. I'm upset.
Megxit, I've been watching since Suits. I went back before Suits came back and like was really popular this past year. I rewatched Suits I watched Suits when the last season of Suits aired.
So truly just an oversight in her PR. We'll forgive it this
Truly.
time. If it doesn't happen for the next drop, we're gonna send
Yeah.
angry worded messages.
We're gonna send, but why is this called like the Riviera? Do they live on the river? I'm so confused.
No, I think,
Montecito.
yeah, it's made in Montecito, which is where they live. It's strawberry jam. She showed pictures of it. She really seemed like she loved it.
They
She
looks like
wasn't
they only made
sharing with
50 of
anyone.
them.
Yeah, I'm like, okay.
So it's like, is
small
it supposed to be
batch.
giving it like elitist? Is that
Yeah.
what it's supposed to be giving? Elitist?
Yeah. Who
Okay.
cares?
Yeah, I'm just like, cute.
Yeah, Megan she has these big ideas. I think about, her whole Spotify archetypes.
Mm-hmm.
Huge idea. Delivered me one episode that was AI generated. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
This jam line, huge idea. Next Smuckers, she delivers 50 of them. Amazing.
Right. I'm just like, what are we doing here, Meg?
Yeah. I don't know.
And is this supposed to be like, is this jam gonna be like all intertwined with her new lifestyle brand?
Yes, I'm sure.
TV.
And their whole like remarketing, like they did a whole rebrand.
Oh.
It's something.
The latest launch of the trend of celebrities shifting their products, and among those,
my favorite is whenever you're reading articles live and you're just like, oh.
I'm just like shook. It's like one of them said that their jam sells for $250 per jar for like celebrity jams. I'm like, is that what we're trying to do? Like, is this what video game simulation are we
Like,
in?
what won't she sell?
That like celebrities are trying to make jam for us to help us feel like they're wholesome and make all this stuff for themselves when they're not. They're not making this stuff for themselves. And if they are, they're having people help them do every other thing in their lives. So
Right.
quit trying to sell me jam. That's all I'm trying to say. Quit trying to sell me
You
the
don't want any
myth
jam.
that you sit at home and bake biscuits and make homemade jam with your babies and then you live the same life as us. No, you don't. Stop it.
No, that's fair. She's tried wifing us right now.
No, that's how I feel. I actually feel like this is nonsense, which I do love jam. I just don't know.
Freezer jam, delicious. And it's certainly not $250. It has $250 worth of sugar in it, but
Now, yeah, that's the jam I want to have. I want to have Mama's jam.
Yeah.
Fresh picked strawberries that were canned and put tons of sugar in, just like how you talk about
the
it.
sure gel, you have to put the sure gel in or it won't set up. Freezer jam, delicious.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. And I love that people are doing
Whenever I
things,
become a celebrity, I'm going to market it. I'm going to sell my own jam. And the twist is, because it has so much sugar in it, it's going to make people blow up. They're going to love it.
I hope so. And you know what?
What?
And this is the best jam I ever had. Like,
It's not.
I kept saying actually I don't care about this. I think this is dumb. I think, why are you putting out jam? This is honestly, it's just giving like, I want to be Joanna Gaines. Like, I don't care. This is old.
Right.
Give me something fresh. A Montecito jam. Okay.
Yeah. It's curious. I just really want to be in on these meetings where they sit down with Prince Harry and Meghan and they're like, hey, this is your next move. And I want to see why they connect to these certain items. Like why she chose jam. And again, at such a small level, 50, I'm like, it's becoming like a pattern at this point.
Yeah, no, it's giving throwing
Grand
spaghetti
idea.
at the wall.
No follow through.
Mm-hmm.
Grand idea, no follow through. We hate to see it.
Mm.
So we'll see what happens with her Montecito jam. I won't be purchasing any, and certainly not for $200 a jam.
No,
hers are not that.
I don't think hers are that, but
No.
still, like the whole point of it is just like it's sweet, but like make this for your family and friends. This is giving Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
This is a Christmas gift.
Yes.
This is a I love you. I was thinking about you. This is a gift that you give like your son's teacher. Your son's teacher doesn't want that. She wants money.
That's true.
But like that's what you give in those situations. This is a nice Mother's Day gift. Don't give that to a mom on Mother's Day. You want to know why? She don't want to cook for you. She's so tired of cooking for you. Like, when are we giving this to people? Seriously.
Christmas and
Christmas only.
Yeah. And it's strawberry flavored, so really that's not even a Christmas flavor.
It's not even. So yeah,
couldn't even give it away.
My hot take is I don't care.
Give it away. Yeah. No, that's fair. I agree. Meghan Markle throwing spaghetti at the wall. we'll see what sticks.
We'll see what sticks. Yeah, no, I feel like she does. She has such good ideas, like what you said.
Mm-hmm.
Who is helping her execute on these ideas, and also who is telling her no?
No.
Who's saying no, don't do that? And yes, I love this idea. Can we think about it? Let's I don't feel like they keep it in the production cooker long enough. You know how like when you first get an idea?
Right.
Okay, I think about it this way. When I'm trying to find an outfit for something to wear,
Mm-hmm.
I usually have something in my head. And when I try that on, I usually go, that's not gonna work.
Right.
But it gives me an idea to then like solidify and like go where I need to go creatively. People aren't like stopping in these like press pieces and going, is that really what we should do? Is this what we should do? How are we going to launch this? How are we going to make this all like through line to make sense? It's just not happening.
No, it's certainly not. And we're seeing that. Like, it's easy to see as consumers, like the lack of follow through.
Mm-hmm. And it's just like, why do I need to consume another jam? I already have one that I get that's delicious and blueberry.
Yeah, and zero sugar. Megan, does yours have sugar in it? No added sugar. Well, of course, jam has sugar in it because naturally.
Yeah, but we do use like a no added sugar jam.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, delicious. You can get that at King Soopers. And what else is next?
Well, you know what? Let's talk about something I love to talk about.
That was a crazy transition for me. Apologies.
No stress, love. So let's talk about the WNBA draft.
Yeah, it doesn't usually come across my desk.
Me either.
Basketball in general, not even the fact that
sports ball in general.
Couldn't care.
I would watch the women's over the men's any day of the week, but sports ball in general
just usually doesn't happen.
Yeah, it doesn't. Like I'm not really watch like basketball. I don't watch anything. We watched like you all heard about it. We watched what is that thing called? The Super Bowl this year.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's just not our thing. So we don't usually watch it, but the NBA draft was yesterday. WNBA draft.
The WNBA draft.
Let's be clear. We like the W's.
Right. And it was interesting. Again, don't know anything about it. What my takeaway was, and what you kind of shared with me this morning, was that the women are giving fashion this year, and I'm happy to see it.
Yes, they really are giving fashion. And what I will say, before an NBA game, we do get a lot of like walkout looks.
From the men.
Mm-hmm, from the men. And I don't know if women are giving us the same looks and they're just not getting the press, but we always see the looks for the men.
Right.
And so there is nothing I loved more than seeing the draft yesterday with all these beautiful looks, like just like killed it from head to toe. So much thought. They knew what they were coming for. They had a lot of these women, like one of them had just won a championship. Like, come on. So
yeah. Pretty cool. My favorite look was Caitlin Clark's, and I think it's just because she was the first ever to wear Prada.
Yes.
It was a $17,000 all-white look. Like, honestly, it's fine to me, but I just think it's cool. Like, I don't understand why she's the first woman from the women's WNBA to wear Prada. Like, what?
Hasn't Prada ever like been involved before though?
Sure.
Like all of this, like it's all intersectional. Like, why haven't they offered to do it before? And like celebrating like their talents in that way. Just because they're athletic doesn't mean they're not like a symbol of fashion.
Yeah.
And so Caitlin Clark looked amazing. What was this? It's Prada, but what is this fabric?
No idea.
Oh, I feel like you would know just by looking at it. But yeah, it's absolutely stunning.
And then
like
she satin or something.
Yeah, and she had like this like glitter bra underneath that was Prada. Absolutely stunning. I was like, she killed it. What better way than to come back from a national championship?
Yeah. This next lady, don't know her either.
Angel Reese.
Cool.
Okay. Angel Reese has been playing at LSU. I don't know much about any of these people except for the lore around their game. And that Angel Reese actually went up against Caitlin Clark a couple years ago. Like, and people were always like, why do you always have to like be in people's faces? And like, that's just how she plays. She plays the game. She plays the game and she plays it well. And she looked incredible. Like, I loved her outfit. I thought it was so fun. And she's the actual person that I referenced recently about saying how being in college and getting like all of the brand deals and monetization and all of that actually paid her more than the WNBA, which is why she was prolonging her WNBA stint.
Love.
So yeah.
Yeah.
They looked incredible. I'm not sure who this person is either, but just absolutely incredible.
Yeah, the looks were good. Like KB mentioned earlier, like happy to see like coverage coming out of the WNBA, because maybe that is the fact. Maybe it's just like we weren't giving the women the same coverage we give the men whenever they like get off their bus and have their bags and all these things. And like, let's give it to the women too.
Let's give it to the women.
Yeah.
The people who fashion is made for.
And showed up. Well, it's made for everyone.
They
showed up and they showed out, and I'm happy to see it.
Yeah, they looked great.
Yeah.
Let's keep it. Do you want to talk about Johnny Dog?
Yeah, Johnny Depp, he doesn't come across my desk much, especially since his trial. I'm sure that was on everyone. Like, do you remember where you were when that happened? Like, I remember
Yeah, I
watching live.
was. Yeah, I know where like what was going on, and like I was just like so confused because I was so like into the work. I was working like 16-hour days at that point.
Yeah,
And I was just like, what is happening? And like, why are people so captivated? And who has time to watch this?
right.
And
Well, it was just such a circus. It would like literally showed the
it
circus
was a
of our
media
judicial
circus.
system, and like it was such a wreck. It was like you just couldn't watch. You could not look away. It was hard not to. So yeah, I understood like the whole allure to that. But other than that, like he's a Kentucky man. Don't know a ton about him other than he likes to drink.
I heard his face got blown up at a gas station when he was a kid, and he looked like B. Arthur before.
Oh,
I've never forgotten that.
so he had like, wait, what? He had like plastic surgery?
I don't know. Somebody just said that once
I
on
think that's
TV, and
not
I've
real.
never forgotten it. That like if some fire happened at a gas station and he's never looked better, he used to look like B. Arthur.
That's like,
And I love B. Arthur, so it's my Legend of Johnny Depp is like what I think of.
Capote. What's that lady's name? Who also had the surgeries and she got prettier?
Babe Paley.
Babe Paley. He had the Babe Paley treatment.
He had the Babe Paley effect.
I don't know if that's true, but
oh,
sure.
It's probably not true. I just heard it once and I've like literally never forgotten it.
Okay. This is also why we don't get on Reddit. No,
no, I was a kid when this happened because I used to watch the Golden Girls all the time, and I'm like, "What? You look like Dorothy?" I'm shook.
Yeah. So if you know Johnny Depp, you know he likes to party, he likes to drink, he likes to do other things. Allegedly, we don't know what all he's into, but like after a while, those things can take a toll on your body and on your looks and on what you're doing. And so he's been sober now for a little while.
Yeah.
And a picture was released. It was an exclusive Daily Mail photo, and he looked better. Like you can just tell in people's skin and like their eyes and like everything.
And the inflammation of it all.
Right.
Like, oh my gosh, I get so inflamed.
Yeah.
Like it's not good. And he's in a slim fitting Dior suit for the look, so I'm sure he got paid. But there's like a diffuser in the back of this photo, and like that's what I'm really noticing. Is like I'm like, does Johnny use a diffuser on the straight hair?
Maybe.
I don't know. I'm like, does it help like
just give him body?
Smooth out the
no
flyaways
shame in those games. I'm like, men should be using products. They should be using heat tools. Like, do what you need to do to make your hair look good. Like, it should not look like a rat's nest.
It should not. No. Like mine has looked for the last
3
weeks.
That's not true. But yeah, I'm happy to see that he is, experiencing. He is what is it the kids say? They're sober curious.
He's being
sober curious.
He is very sober curious right now, and you know what? It's probably good for him.
Yeah,
and by probably I mean
his liver thanks him.
Absolutely. Okay, like we all saw what we saw. We saw what we saw, and you know what? Your liver needs a break. You're too old. You look like you get angry
with like jugs of like red wine because like I've seen him in videos like that and stuff. So yeah, his liver says thank you.
I think about him as the person when we were doing a house thing the other day, and they came down and said, "You want a drink?" And you're like holding a huge handle, and I'm just like, "No, we're good, thank you.
No, we're working, thanks.
Thank you so much. We're good."
Yeah. So good luck, Johnny. Hopefully your sober curiosity continues.
May you stay curious. And you know what? This is also going to be a curious event.
What?
Well, today was announced that there's going to be a Broadway version of Romeo and Juliet, and it's going to star Rachel Ziegler, and I don't know who this other person is. I just know who Rachel Ziegler is. Hold on, let me see.
That's okay. What else about it, though?
Jack Antonoff is going to be the producer. Okay. Sweet synth sounds Jackie.
Yeah, sweet synth sounds from Jack. I don't think we needed this.
That's what I was going to say. I'm like, why do we need a Broadway version of Romeo and Juliet when it was originally a play to start with?
Yeah.
I mean, how much more can we go around the sun? How many more 360s can we do?
Well, there's no new content. Like, there's nothing new in the world. Like, there's really not. Like, we see it all the time in movies. They just continually remake things worse than they made them originally. And hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully he will just, like, talk to the spirit of Shakespeare and figure it out. But right now, my opinion is, don't need it. Don't want to hear it.
Shakespeare, where are you? Where are you? I'm here, Jack. Like, is that what's going to happen?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. And I love...
And Rachel Ziegler...
Well, actually, I don't have anything against her. I think she just
she's got a lot of bad press. Like, she was kind of the it girl, and then they really took a turn on her. And now I don't know how to feel about her.
Honestly, I blame the media for taking a turn on her. I was just annoyed.
Well, the media is the one who propped her up, and then immediately quickly turned on her. Like, they're the reason she got the invite. Well, she's kind of the reason she got the invite to the what's the big award show with the little gold men? Oscars.
The Oscars.
People are screaming at me right now. The Oscars, yeah.
I'm like the Golden Globes.
No. Yeah, she invited herself there basically, and then like I don't know, there was a whole media circus around Rachel Ziegler. I did see her. She's a fine actress. Like, I saw her. I liked her a lot in I Want to Be in America. What is that?
West Side Story.
Thank you.
I say no, she's incredibly talented. You just watched her and
She got canceled from Snow White. There's a whole ordeal. That's what I'm saying. Like, her career is very rocky.
it is rocky, but why is it rocky? Like, I'm just wondering, is it the J-Law effect of like being like super loved in yourself and then like people like cast you down and the trend cycle happens so fast now?
Right.
Like, because I was concerned about that for Renee Rapp. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, and like she had like they have similarities to me of like authentic, just saying like whatever comes off the cuff, like doing their things, keeping it moving, and then like she gets canceled for that. I don't know. It was silly to me, and so I'm interested to see like how her like career moves. But I just don't know if we need like the Romeo and Juliet on Broadway. It's supposed to debut in London.
Oh, well, that's fitting because that's where Shakespeare lived. But yeah, again, don't know that I need it. Don't know that I want it.
Mm-mm.
But if it's good, I'll give the soundtrack a listen.
And some people are up in arms because they don't like Jack on like Taylor's stuff now. And they're like, the way he reproduces things, the way he does things, yada, yada, yada. And I'm just like, I actually like Jack. So,
well,
I mean, he has his own spin on it. So like, I think we can already expect to like what some of the music might sound like, unless like I'm like exclusively shocked. But like, we kind of know like what his work sounds like. So maybe it's just going to be an ode to Jack in the end.
Jack. That makes sense. Like, because I was like, it doesn't make a lot of sense for Rachel Ziegler and like even this other kid to go to London and be on this Broadway musical. But it does make sense for Jack to want to create a Broadway musical, like to have that under his belt. Like, I did this. Like, I created like a hit musical. Don't know that it will be, but like it might be his first foray into the musical world. Is it? Do you know? I don't know.
Well, maybe he's on his way for an EGOT.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah. No, I think it is. I think it's his first thing into the musical world.
Yeah.
And he's never done that before. And people always talk about like Taylor Swift like doing a musical. And I'm so glad to see that Jack Antonoff is producing not a Taylor Swift musical. That's something that I don't need.
Certainly not.
When I first saw Jack Antonoff Broadway, I was like, oh no, the day has come. And I'm a Swiftie. But I don't want a Taylor Swift Broadway musical.
Well, maybe that's what he'll get his Tony for, though, and get him EGOT.
Well, and then he thought I'd say he deserves it. I changed my tune.
That's okay. You're allowed to.
Yeah, it's okay to change your mind.
Yeah. What is this next story? I don't even know this movie.
This next story is, well, you know what? I just like threw this in for shiggles because we just watched this movie a couple of weeks ago. The original. We watched A Simple Favor, and Blake Lively is channeling her 1920s baggy look with suspenders for filming Simple Favor 2 in Rome. I don't know why we need another.
Okay, thank you. The Anna Kendrick movie. I was racking my brain. I was like, we watched a movie called A Simple Favor? We did? Like,
yeah, I'm like, we don't watch movies.
Lively. I was like, movies. Yeah, I was so lost. Finally, it came to me. Yes, A Simple Favor 2. For what? I thought she got hit by a spoiler alert. Hold on. I thought she got hit and like turned herself in.
I don't know. And I didn't even know, I was like, okay, is this like a book? Well, it's by Paul Feig, so it's not a book. I don't know. According to the synopsis, A Simple Favor 2 sees the return of Stephanie Smothers, Kendrick. Hi, everyone. Stephanie Smothers here. And Emily Nelson, brother. And they head to a beautiful island of Capri, Italy for Emily's extravagant wedding to a rich Italian businessman. So it's going to be an episode of The Housewives.
Yeah, I don't know that we needed this either.
I don't know that we needed it. I never know that we needed it. But you know what? I'll probably watch a lot of trailer clips on YouTube.
Yeah.
Just because I loved Blake Lively in this movie. It was one of my favorite movies that she had done. It was just like, she was very sarcastic, flat, mysterious.
Do you think that's why she signed on to do it again? Like, what's the allure? The money? Like, I can't understand.
I don't know what the allure is to do it again.
No.
Because I don't know where the plot's going to go.
The sequel is never the equal. It's a fact. It just won't be.
Well, and like, it's about Paul Feig, who did like Bridesmaids and everything like that. And I feel like, once again, like, we kind of know, like, we can see like the range, and I don't know where it's going to go.
Right.
I don't know where it's going to go. But people are all excited about Blake Lively because her movie that she has been filming, It Ends With Us, is supposed to, like, its premiere date has officially launched, and people are so excited. And I think she looks absolutely tragic in that trailer either. So I don't know what it's about.
Oh.
I've never seen her look worse in my life. Red is not on her color palette.
No, like that's not for you.
And what I heard is that she made the fashions even worse on set. Like the character's not written this way, and that she made it worse so she could like really get into acting. So like I can't get on board with that. I'm like a Blake Lively. I like Blake Lively a lot. It's weird. It's weird. I don't care about either one of these projects. But you know what project I did like about her? I bet you think
At the
about
Super
music
Bowl.
video.
Oh, I was just gonna say I like seeing her at the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl was great. I bet you think about me music video. Her doing her Betty Buzz like non-alcoholic sparkler crap.
That never
Any
even
of
comes
that.
across my desk.
Any of that. But
That's-
this stuff I don't care about.
I legitimately, no offense to Blake Lively, like did not mean this any type of way. Just assumed she didn't act anymore. Like I thought she was done. Like she's just like a mom, like gal palling it around with her bestie Taylor, like at the Super Bowl, live, laugh, loving. Like just like that was fun for a while. It like paid the bills, but now the bills are paid, and like I'm not gonna do that. Why are we doing that? Is she an actress like that?
Yeah. Blake Lively is an actress like that, I will say.
Not to me, she's not. No offense to her again. Don't come for me. But listen, I said what I said.
Okay, well, that is where I cannot relate with you because I can tell you.
I thought she was retired.
No. Okay, I don't think she's acted in a few years. I will say she has been off having kids, not acting for a few years. However, just because she's like taking a break doesn't mean that she can't come back. I just don't like.
It doesn't mean she should either.
She's good at it.
Okay. Yeah.
She's good at it. Why not? Don't you like to return to
I'm
things
just
that
saying,
you're good at when
yeah,
you?
but if it's about, it depends on what it's about. If it's about the money, the bills are paid. Why am I coming back to it?
I don't think it's about
If it's
the
about
money.
for the love of acting, yeah, of course, do that.
No, I think that's what it's like more about.
Yeah.
Now the Simple Favor too, I don't know about the love of acting. It ends with us. Seems like she was trying to do some like method acting, try something
Right.
new. I don't know. I just know that it's not for me. But yeah, she's been in a lot of film and a lot of TV.
Yeah.
So
Most of it I haven't seen, so maybe that's why I think she's retired. But we say all that to say we should probably wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up.
Before the Blake Lively stands come for me.
Thank you all so much for listening to the Couples Couch podcast, where we give you our clickbait culture stories, hot ideas, and everything in between weekdays, Monday through Friday. You can also see us live stream in the afternoons on YouTube. If you're not currently subscribed to YouTube, please go in and click that subscribe button where you will get a notification when we go live. Thanks for watching while you're live. And you can find us on Instagram and TikTok at the Couples Couch podcast. Thank you so much. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.